campaigning a new microphone sponsored by Mark, the PR781. Actually, Mark, John is my microphone supplier, just in case you don't know that. He supplied the last few microphones that I've been using, came from his shack, so there you go. Great signals, John. 59 plus 15, absolutely rocking in. I think you're right. I think the band is starting to change a little bit, but I think that's concurring with other evenings at this hour. It starts to go in a bit long, so we should hear our European friends starting to roll in here very shortly. Over to you, Mark. Mike 0 MRR with M0 HJO EI2HW.
John, g'day, John and John, M0HJO. So, John, who says that Brexit has killed trade? Because we seem to be doing a roaring trade if John's also supplying you microphones. And M0HJO, John, we've not spoken since November last year, I don't think. So nice to hear you again. I hope you're well, and you're sounding pretty good. Since we last spoke, I put up a full-size 80-metre loop, would you believe? 270-odd feet of wire up in the sky, and I'm enjoying it. It seems to give me less issues with QSB, and depending on who I'm transmitting to, a slightly better transmit as well. So you're coming in here at a 5 plus 10 to 15 over. M0HJO, M0MRR.
M0HJO returning. Has it been November? Crikey, I thought we spoke before then. You know, with this Brexit malarkey, I'm trying to embrace my Australian friends. No, I'm joking. I bought a Ballon off you, didn't I, recently? But I don't know when that was, to be fair. And I don't know where the Ballon is now, because it's for a project in the spring, and I put it away. John knows all about my cupboard. And it's I found a lot of things in there recently, which I didn't realise I had. But it's in that cupboard, Mark, for a spring project. Sounding good. Yeah, I have heard you since you put the loop up, but I've not been able to call in because you've been with quite a large net, and I've just been listening while I've been zipping around the bands. But you're 5 and 9 plus 10 plus 15, something like that, no problem. And yeah, I'll tell you what, thinking about it, I've actually sent quite a few things to Ireland, to different people recently, so yeah, never been a problem. Not just to John, I do supply John with microphones, 781 PR20, or was it 22, John? I can't remember. 22, I think you had a newer off me as well. And I've had a radio from you, is that right? Or had one from me? Or we've both done that, I don't know. Yeah, so there you go, all good here in the shack. Nice to hear you, Mark, and I'm glad the loop is working well for you. Did you say that, don't they? They're quieter. So I've got the real estate here to do it. I just need to be a bit more proactive and not so lazy and get on with it. But I've got a top band project I want to do next, Mark. Anyway, I'll put it back to you for comment, and then you can push it round to John. And he'll have plenty of comments on that one. M0MRR, M0HJO in the group.
Yeah, no worries, John. Yeah, it is. Well, do you know what, John? This loop cost me £11 for a reel of wire. So £11. I thought, you know, what a bargain that is. But it took me a long time to actually do anything about it, even though I've got the space. It's the weather hasn't been particularly good, has it? So anyway, once I did it, I'm very happy. It was always the getting up to actually do it. John, I'll leave this question for you next time round. But on your QRZ page, on your left arm, you've got are they stripes that I see? I wonder. I'll let you answer on the next over. Back to you, John, in Ireland from M0MRR.
Yeah, lovely, Mark. Great signals all around here at the moment, lads. You're booming in, and we have Stuart on the side now as well, so good evening. Or is it early evening to you, Stuart? I don't too sure what we call this time of the day. But yeah, the band is changing a little bit, there's no doubt about it. But great signals nonetheless, you're all doing well. John, I think I sold you a handheld, you sold me a handheld. I sold you a transceiver, you sold me a transceiver of some description. And then we went down the microphone trail. So yeah, we had a few transactions between us, that's for sure. All good, and that's the main thing. And yeah, it's going to be difficult, as we all know now, for us until the dust settles in this Brexit thing to see what way we're going to get some radio equipment now, that's for sure. Anyway, Stuart, 2E0DQQ, I hope you're listening there. And you have Mark M0MRR and John HJO on Tintagel. 2E0DQQ for the group EI2HW.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're all rooming into me here at the moment. John, HJO, you're 5 and 10. Mark, you're 5 and 9 close past. And John, you're 20 over here. Even though the band is changing, I've got a lot of noise in the background from some Continentals, but you're all good signals. Okay, here we go. We've got some data now as well. But what can you do? But big signal all around this,
Yeah, very good, Stuart. Yeah. Stuart, I think it's you at this stage. The minute you come on the air here, we get rattled straight away. But anyway, we'll see how we roll. You're 5 and 9 with me, Stuart. Absolutely no problems here at all. So I don't think we'll be transmitting through this for too long, that's for sure. And yeah, it was a horrible day here today, lads. I actually took the wire antenna down today. I had my quad down, but when I got up this morning, it was really like 60-70 mile an hour gusts. So I just took down the wire antenna, tied it down. I just took it up there a while ago. It's back down to probably about 35-40 miles an hour now, and it's going to last, I think, until probably, I'd say, 9 or 10 this evening. They're forecasting. But I tell you, it was pretty hairy here this morning. Over to you, John. M0HJO EI2HW.
Yeah, it's 2HW, M0HJO in the group. Yeah, good evening to Stuart. Stuart, you're 5 and 9 on the call-in. So no problem at all. Nice to hear you, because we do struggle being a bit close. But no problem. So that's fantastic. And yeah, that data, whatever it is, crikey. Say no more about that. Yeah, Mark, I think you're looking at my KRZ page. Yeah, that was a few stripes on my arm. Back in my Royal Navy days. That's quite an old picture, that one. I don't know when it was taken, probably 2005 maybe. I left the Navy in 2018 after 32 years. So I've been a strawberry mibby, or civvy as we call them, for about 3 years. 2.5, 3 years, something like that. So there you go. And probably since I last spoke to you, Mark, as well, I've probably had quite a few rigs since I last spoke to you. We'll put it that way. I'm actually on an ICOM 7700 tonight with an ICM, a Heil ICM microphone. My 781, PR781 is what John is using now on his radio. So that was mine, and it's all good stuff, but it all goes around, and it'll probably come back to one day. Anyway, put it over to you, Mark, then you can pass it back to John, and then to Stu, I believe. M0MRR, M0HJO in the group.
Yeah, Mike 0, Mike Romeo returning to the group. Certainly the Continentals are popping up now. Yeah, well, you know, John, it's nice to be able to play with different toys, and we'll have a chat on a different day about stripes. I might have a few stories to exchange with you, and I'd be interested to compare notes in some ways. And Stuart, good evening, 2E0DQQ from M0MRR. Yeah, good signal to me, and sounding very good indeed, as you do when I've spoken to you previously. You're about a 5 + 9 or thereabouts. I'm probably being beckoned for tea shortly, so I'm going to make this my final, and I'll listen, but I'll be on a bit later, or maybe tomorrow. I've got a week off next week. But yeah, John, we will. I'd like to catch up with you for a separate chat on a different occasion. But I'll put it round to you, John, EI2HW. Thank you for playing Matchmaker, and I'm pleased we've got something in common with different UK stations supplying 781s. It's very good. EI2 HWM0MRR.
Yeah, lovely, Mark. Yeah, the two main suppliers of 781s in the UK at the moment are on frequency at the same time, so that's brilliant. Yeah, I won't hang around too much longer myself, lads. I have a few cans of Murphy's with my name on them in the fridge, and I think it's just a nice little appetizer before the lovely seafood chowder with spuds in there. I tell you one thing, I will leather that out of them now. Anyway, good luck to you, Mark. Good to talk to you as always. And to you, John. Might catch you later on if conditions allow, lads, even though going on the last few nights it looks pretty dodgy. But we'll have a listen anyway, if not we might catch you tomorrow. Over to you, Stuart. 2E0DQQ, M0MRR signing and me signing, EI2HW.
Yeah, no worries. All very good. We got some guys on Slow Stand TV now in the background. Wonderful. Just wonderful. What can you do? Takes all sorts, doesn't it? Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I have a chicken curry about to appear that Deborah has been slaving over for about 20 minutes that we picked up from a takeaway. So we'll be having that in the next few minutes. So there you go. But good to hear you all. John, big signal at the moment. You're 5 plus 20. So there you go. All the very best there, guys. We'll speak to you later on. EI2HW sign, 2E0DQQ sign. Over you there, John HJO from 2E0DQQ. Okay, guys. Yeah, jump in before now that noise, that blinking noise has stopped. Horrible. Yeah, nice to chat to you guys. It was quite brief, but hey, we might catch up later. We got chicken tonight. Some chicken fillets with something's gone on top of them. I don't know what. I'm not the head chef. I/C of eating, and the chef is on the set actually. So hopefully, I'll say this quietly. Hopefully, she'll wake up in a minute and finish her tea. Anyway, nice to chat to you guys, and wish you all the best. And catch you further down, as they say. Cheers all, and M0HJO going clear. Bye bye.
Yeah, 7-3, John. 7-3, lads, Mark and Stuart. Might catch you later. All the best.
Yeah, cheers, John. Cheers, Stuart, and cheers, John HJO. Nice speaking to everyone. We'll catch up soon once we get a better path. M0MRR now clear.
Yeah, 7-3 on. Bye now.
If it's related to the radish, well, you're onto a winner there because they're fantastic radishes for high amounts of potassium, for instance, and it'll enhance all sorts of functions, blood pressure, cholesterol. It'll be recommending for lowering the blood pressure and cholesterol and giving you enhanced brain function. So that's obviously your secret if you're snacking on that particular vegetable. Apparently, I think it's fair to say that the radishes are very high in vitamin C and, as I say, potassium and fibre. So it's really good stuff, and of course if you're a Weight Watcher it'll help with that too, but... Right, all good stuff. Yes,
t'es plus 35 et puis après t'es passé à plus 25, bon voilà. Jean-Paul était plus 5 et j'ai oublié qui, Serge avait donné.
So it's very high in vitamin C as well, I believe. So, yeah. I think we ought to have you in government.
Et puis maintenant, je suis à plus 5. Je suis à plus 5. Et si je vais dans les masses... just that. Was it the one that had the fins in 57? Or was it one of the later Sunbeam Rapiers that was following the Hillman Minx, which had the different body, a more rounded type, well, probably, could I say a Vauxhall Cresta body smaller, you remember that?
Vous êtes encore le micro en l'air, je m'excuse.
Ouais, ok, ouais, c'est pas
le sud du département de l'Indre.
Radio 1, Bravo Charlie Hotel. Right. Fedor, you call Zulu Lima now. You are okay?
G3 IRQ also listening, Dave.
Hello, Pete.
I'm back.
Marvellous. I've lost Theodore. He sent me an email. He's about 100 miles out of civilization, you know?
Yeah, so presumably you charge his factory, presumably before each session, Dave, over?
Yeah. But he seems a darling of a boy, and now...
The ocean is pitching that up and down if the flow grows too low.
Yeah.
Off the ocean floor.
Oh dear.
Objective engineer, swimming, and the entire crew. The stays behind. The damage is delivered or break away.
And now we got a twat who doesn't really appreciate what's going on, and it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this hobby. It attracts some really interesting people. It also attracts complete opposites as well, I'm afraid, Dave, over.
Terrible, Bob. Look, let me just call. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Theodore, you there?
I think I got the impression he was going to come back in about half an hour, Dave.
I didn't. A couple of minutes for this amplifier to warm up.
Oh, okay. I thought he said 35 minutes. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I'm just not listening properly.
No, you might be right. Anybody about CQ, DX, CQ New Zealand? Anybody about GW3 X-Ray Hotel Golf going? Golf Whiskey 3, X-Ray Hotel Golf, calling. CQDX, CQ Asia and the Pacific. GW3, X-Ray Hotel Golf, calling.
Strong to Mexico frequency. Strong to Mexico frequency, Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel, okay?
Okay, Theodore. Theodore, we QSY 3797, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, 3797.
Okay.
Oh, you okay? You okay now?
Okay, okay. One moment. This moment for you. England. What is different?
Fantastico. You are 5 by 6 to Japan. 5 by 9 plus 2 to me in the United Kingdom, okay?
Yes, okay, I copy. I'm not working. I'm not listening. I listen good. I'm not working, my friend. Okay, Mexico, okay?
Yeah. Fido, you called CQ. You called CQ to Zulu Lima Victor Kilo. Go ahead, Fido.
Yes, okay. I working.
Okay.
This is Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel Intro. This is Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Henry Intro. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. CQ David X-ray. Over. Only DF Delta Lima, please stand by. This is Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Zulu Lima Pacific area. Secure. Yes. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Secure Zulu Lima Pacific area. Victor Kilo. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Secure the yes, over. Very big signal, my friend, very big signal.
Fido, please call again, Fido.
I copy Vic station for Rost. I copy Vic station for Rost. Please, one moment. Secure the yes. Please make your call. For SVK, Victor Kilo Zulu Lima. Please make your call. This moment not copy. Secure the yes. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel and group. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Henry. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Secure the yes. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel and group, over.
No Delta Lima, stand by. Fido, anything?
I'm not copy this moment, not copy. This moment not copy. For us not copy. Please make your call. I listen, okay?
No. One call, Fido. You call again. One call, Fido, please, okay?
Yes, okay. Secure the yes. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel and group. And group station England and group station. This is Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel. Secure the yes, over. The sound is very weak.
Yeah?
Yes. Your signal in for west. I signal in for west. For us, not your signal. For us, you're no signal. Over.
I understand, Fido. I understand. I hear.
CQDF. Radio 1, Bravo, Charlie Hotel. This is radio number 1, Bravo, Charlie Henry. Radio 1, Bravo, Charlie Hotel. CQDF, CQ Victor Kilo, CQ Zulu Lima. Radio 1, Bravo, Charlie Hotel. Overall.
No copy here, Fido.
I copy very weak. Very weak copy. Copy very bad. Only noisy. Only stroke noisy. Very bad copy. This moment. I'm sorry. 300 watt. Only 300 watt. weak power. Okay.
Yeah, I know, Fido, but you hear people well. I know your setup. You have good antenna. Good 2 antennas.
Antenna good, not power, not energy. Energy not. Power not problem, not energy. Energy not. I am forest, Roger.
I know, Theodore. I understand you are in the forest, but you have good antennas. 2 antennas. Good boy, okay?
Okay, my friend. Excuse me. Please repeat your name. Over.
My name is Dave. My name is Dave. Delta Alpha Victor Echo. You say Dave, okay?
Okay. Yes, okay, Dave. Yes, okay. I'm sorry. I not your name. At this moment, only your call. I copy your steam your Russia English голос, Russia голос, English music, okay?
Yeah. Your English good. My Russian bad, very bad. Okay, Priam?
Okay. Very good copy. I love you. Thank you. Very nice, Dave, for contact. At this moment, no propagation. My site in forest, Victor, Mexico. Very good long pass. Very good copy long pass. At this moment, not a good long pass. And my site, north. And this is time very strong aurora solar storm very strong. Yes propagation DX, not good propagation metal station. 3,000 kilometer. 5,000 kilometer, not good propagation. The X station, yes, propagation. Yes, the X station propagation for New Zealand, Victor Kilo, Japan, not good propagation. No, yes. Japan station 535, signal report. American station, good station, only morning good. My information, David. Golf, Whiskey 3, X-Ray Hotel, Golf, Radio 1, Bravo, Charlie Hotel, over.
Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel, GW3XC. I understand you perfectly. Yeah, marvellous. No problem. The Aurora is bad. The Aurora is bad over America. But we will go on. Let me just remember now. Maybe you might put out one call to Zulu Lima now. I can't remember what Russian is now, but anyway, look, Theodore, we love you like a brother, and I bet we'd have a load of vodkas with you. Radio 1 Bravo Charlie Hotel, GW3XHG. Good antenna.
Yes, okay, Dave. Yes, okay. I'm not good am ham radio. I'm not good am ham radio.
Ich habe aber so den Eindruck, dass du ein bisschen HF mitbringst, kann aber auch...
It's in line with a little bit QSB sometime, so copy 100%. Thanks for the report, and I wish you many DX. Italy 3, Italy Sugar Boston, Foxtrot 8, Charlie Hotel Mike, 73, bye-bye.
73, John, thanks for 5 and 9. Stay safe.
Thank you, QRZ. This is Foxtrot 8, Charlie Hotel Mexico.
Sierra Mike 6, Whiskey X-Ray Alpha.
X-Ray Alpha again?
Sierra Mike 6, Whiskey X-Ray Alpha. You're 5 and 9 into Sweden. Can you please tell me if my modulation is good? If my modulation is good, over.
Yeah, Roger, Jan, Sugar Mike 6, Whiskey X-Ray America. Copy 5 and 5, Jan, 5 and 5. And Radio 5 signal is 5. This is the real signal report, QSR.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the good contact with you. You in the log. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. This is Sierra Mike 6, Whiskey X-Ray Alpha. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan 73. This is Florida 8, Charlie Hotel Mexico, QRZ. Again? 20 Kilowatt Sugar Florida. Good evening, you're 5 and 7. 5 by 7, Roger. Okay, 20 Sierra Kilowatt Florida. David, yes, you're 5 and 6, 5 and 7, David. Some QSB at a frequency. Name is John, Japan Echo, America, Norway. QSL? Again? Roger, thanks for the 5 and 9, David 73, and good DX. Bye-bye. This is Foxtrot 8 at Charlie Hotel Mexico, calling security. Any Mike 0 make a call, sir? Fox Radio, what is the last right there? Roger, Andrew, see you on my computer. Nice to meet you again. We have spoken 2010, a long time ago. This is Florida 8, Charlie Hotel Mike. Name's John, Juliet Echo, America, November. How did you copy me, Andrew? Over. Roger, you're also 59, Andrew, and running with the rotary dipole antenna and 300 watt with the FTDX 9000D. Thanks for coming back from my call, Andrew. Stay safe, 73.
Runs a net for sort of introducing people to DX stations, and called him up one day, and in the course of about 10 minutes I had contacts in Panama and Bolivia, I think, which he was passing people around. So it was. It's just amazing. I think on 20 meters he has stacked Yagis. It's either 3 or 4 5-element Yagis stacked, and just unbelievable to see. He must have a very understanding wife, and I guess a fairly substantial bank account. What was the other comment that I was going to make? Oh. No, it's gone completely. This is old age catching up on me. I think it must be your turn, Gary. Fox 5 VLO G4 HVO.
Yeah, okay, I've just put that. Did you say KI5 Echo Echo?
KE5 Kilo Echo 5 Echo Echo. It's worth having a look.
Okay, yeah, we've got that. Okay, I've just putting that in the thing. When I was a boy, I remember the G5 Peter Pan, who I often refer to up in Coventry. He had allotments at the back of his place, and he had these massive towers, John, and they must have been getting on for 100 foot or so. I'm not sure the exact height, but they were pretty damn big. But anyway, they were made of wood. Can you imagine that, John? And these towers were across the allotments. When we went to, he died, and the Coventry Radio Club went up to his place to help his wife dismantle the station and everything. In the roof, we found all this documentation. In the war, he'd been part of the GTHQ's monitoring stations, you know, for the war effort. That's why he managed to have these massive aerials and back on. But the thing was, John, these antennas were all wire antennas, but these things were just creaking in the wind, you know, like, and obviously they were made of wood, and they've been up there a few years. And some brave soul had to climb up with a saw, you know, and start sawing them down from the top down. I think they must have been about 80 foot, something like that, I would think. But I always remember that, you know, it was, and this was like on the back of a 1930 semi-detached house, you know. Well, I'll tell you exactly how high the antennas were, okay? If you were at imagine the normal bay-windowed, semi-detached 1930s house, right? If you went to the front door of the house and rang the doorbell and stepped 2 paces back, okay, you could see the top of the tower. That's a high tower, John, go ahead.
Bloody hell, that is high, and in timber, that's incredible. No, back in the old days, back in Australia, I had a 40-foot high timber mast. It was made out of 6x2 Oregon timber, and it was in a T-shape. So if you imagine that, so you get stiffness in both directions, and it was pivoted at about 20 feet high on a couple of 2-inch water pipes, and which were guyed. So you had a pivot point at 20 feet, and then you could tilt the tower over, so that you could work on the beam on the top. And I had a high gain TH3 Junior, the baby tri-band beam on the top of that, and managed to get quite a few contacts on 20 and 15 back in the days when the band was pretty good. And after I came over here, a mate of mine was renting that house from me, and also a radio ham, and used to communicate with him regularly on that particular antenna and tower. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on a steel tower to get out. But I must admit the little Versatower that I've got here, it's been up now for nigh on 40 years, and it's still as good as the day it was first put up. They did a very, very good job on galvanizing it. There's virtually no rust on the tower at all, which I find quite amazing, given the way things are almost continuously wet in this country. Anyway, Dave, it must be time for you to have a say there. G6AEC, G4HVO.
Yeah, okay, John. Cracking signal from both of you still. Really good conditions tonight. Now, the only reason that we were beginning to talk about 17, John, was that for the last 2 days it's absolutely dead. I was listening to a QSO on 80, and someone was talking about there was a solar flare on Valentine's Day, or around Valentine's Day, and that coincided, as Gary said, with the conditions being quite poor on 80 metres a couple of days ago. Well, maybe 3 days ago, I don't know. Certainly for the last 2 days on 17, it's been absolute. You can't even see any of the, the computer signals, whatever it is, FT8 is it or something or whatever. There's absolutely nothing there at all. The band's totally dead, and it wasn't just my end. I did look on the SDRs at Weston and Hack Green, and they're just nothing there, So there we go. The only thing that's changed this end, John, I got a 7300 as well now. So there we are. Right. Well, it's getting close for me to go in for some food now. So I'll put it round to Gary. G6AEC.
Yeah. Have you googled that site on with the antenna, John? Dave.
Yeah, I've got him on QRZ hanging from his harness on the middle of what a huge tower.
Yeah, if you scan down the page, I mean, it's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, he's really got all the kit there. Thanks, John, for putting us onto that that nutcase in America. But I mean, there's radio stations, commercial stations with less antennas. John, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable the amount of kit he's got there, and he's not into contesting, but he's a very approachable guy. I've worked him a couple of times, and certainly he's I think 14204 is normally where he is, plus or minus QRM, and about, I'm just trying to think when he's normally on. It's usually it's early morning for them, or sort of 9 in the morning in Florida. He's down in Florida, I think, and he had a little bit of difficulty with the little lady, I think, putting his 10th tower in or something. She thought he should draw a line under it at 9. But it really is spectacular. You've got to wonder what's going to happen when he pops his clogs. Someone's going to have to dismantle all this hardware. That's certainly very, very impressive. The other thing is there's some detail there of the feeder cables he's using. He's using one of the Andrews Heliaxes for his feeder cable. And I think your loss with that at 30 megahertz is probably about a quarter of a dB or something like that. So I think it's about 1 inch and 7/8 in diameter, something like that. But I think the details are on his website. So it's an amazing station he's got there, and he's probably punching out at least 1500 watts, I would think. So not too much risk of anyone treading on him. Anyway, pass it. Whose turn is it? Run to you, I think, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, John, G6AEC. I was just looking at the lovely picture of the Lamborghini. And the car's not bad either. But he obviously has got a bit of money, hasn't he, as well? These cars at the I don't know if you've gone down to the bottom and found those, Gary. But there we go. Anyway, I've noted the frequency down, John, 14204. So we'll give that a listen. I think that's 9 o'clock. What's that? I think I got it set for that here. So that's about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I think, is it our time? About 3 o'clock, I think, isn't it? Ish. But I can work that out anyway. Okay, well, I've just had the wave. The lights are all on in the dining room now and stuff, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to say goodnight. But lovely to hear you, John, again, and thanks for coming on, Gary. And we'll have to try and put you on the WhatsApp thing we've got, John, so that you know when we come on if you're that interested. Then again, it might be a good thing to have so that you don't come on. Anyway, 7-3s, enjoy your evening. I will just listen quickly, but I must go now. I've had the wave, so it's time to eat. Right, you, Gary.
Yeah, I've got to go as well, so we'll leave you the frequency, John, should you require it. Good evening to any listeners, and good evening to Nick up there, Alan up there in Solihull, if you're still there.
Vite de transporter à chaque fois, quoi, tu vois. Parce que c'est galère, tu peux te le faire chaud. Prends le bac.
Pour FCM, ici FCX.
Hello.
I don't want to push it. It's taken me enough to get to the kitchen table.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you could get a couple of batteries in there and your amplifier and the radio, and any old antenna work on the CP, have it?
Yeah, but once I'm out there, I'll never get back into the kitchen, Dave.
Well, no, you'll be okay as long as you don't do any fishing, have it?
I've forgotten what that is actually, fishing. My goodness. Yeah. I used to be a freshwater fisher many years ago. Poor Chris, I'm just thinking back, we used to drag her along to these lakes and things, and she'd sit there with a book and, pouring rain with an umbrella and all the rest of it. What I used to put her through with fishing, my goodness. I'm not sure which is worse, really, this or the fishing I put her through. I don't know how she's put up with me, really. I'm only saying that because the door's open to the front room, over. Looking for a briny point. The door's open.
Oh, and how much room have you got in the wardrobe, Pete?
Hang on, I've just turned the volume down. You got a cupboard under the stairs?
He is under the stairs. Oh, I don't know. Excellent, very good. Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat with that one. We've got 2 spare bedrooms now, and there's wardrobes in both. And every time I open the wardrobe door, you know what I find, Davey, have I?
I'll not even see it.
Well, think of what Pam does and what Donna does, have I? With the needles, Davey, have I?
Now you've cleared it off. Yeah, and you end up buried in it.
Oh my God. Donna could open a wool shop, Pete. She's got that much wool, it's unbelievable, hasn't it?
What does she practice on wool then?
No, she hides it in the wardrobes, thinking I don't know it's there, Pete. She'll have a delivery, she'll be out, and I'll think, what's that? And it's the size of a bin bag, but as light as a feather, and I know it's wool, Pete, have it?
Okay. Well, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse, actually. So, are you wearing these, these cardies, homemade cardies?
No, she hasn't perfected the patches, Pete. I need one to blend in at the rallies, and then I'm going to start selling them. Maybe with your call sign on, Pete, have it?
Yeah, I think you should do that. I've not seen that before. There's plenty of T-shirts, but I've not seen, I don't know about you, Davey, up there, but I've never seen home-knitted ham radio cardigans. I've not seen them, so there's a niche there. You could have like the usual aerial on the front and the Earth symbol on the back. Over.
Hey, I've just thought, Davey, we could corner the market. Davey, have we?
Donna has just started doing this recently, and she's just been practicing and making small things. So she's made a
He's made a warmer for a certain part of Dave's anatomy, Pete, over.
Oh, it was way too big.
Anyway, that needs a lot of salt, that. It really does, because I think that'll do well. You probably would have been better if you'd had the idea around about November, though, over.
Well, no, we can get them in production for next year. Now, Donna's been knitting and crocheting for years, Davey. She's very proficient at it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You could do Scotland and the north of England, Davey, and I could do the Midlands and Wales and the south. What do you think of it?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan, yeah. I knew Don had been doing it for years. It was just to get that little one in there. Yeah, that sounds like a really good plan. Whether we'd make anything out of it, I don't think we'd be in the life that we'd like to become accustomed to by it. But no matter, it's worth a thought. Have you got a bit of paper there, Dave?
I always have paper, and you had to get that little one in again, didn't you?
Just had to be done. Right, just take down this name. It's Janie Godley. Janie spelt Juliet Alpha November Echo Yankee, and Godley Golf Oscar Delta Lima Echo Yankee. And if you put down her name and Jimmy Cranky voiceover, you'll find that there's 2 or 3 actually on YouTube, Dave.
Okay. Was that Jamey?
November.
Janie. Oh, okay. Janie. Yeah, I'll have a look for that after. I'll change that. I'll Google that after. I'll search on YouTube. Oh, very good. Very good.